Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Jay Knows Nothing, and I'm here to talk about Deion Sanders, the Jackson State head coach. Looks like he is on his way to the University of Colorado to coach there, the Colorado Buffaloes. At least that's what the ESPN sources say. Probably by the time this video pops out, it will be officially confirmed. But I just want to get my thoughts on it. I know a lot of us, like as far as black people, the culture, we're like, man, I wish he would have stayed a little bit longer at Jackson State, be like the next Eddie Robinson there, for as long as he coached Grambling. Deion Sanders, he brought a lot of national attention to the HBCUs. The HBCUs started being featured on SportsCenter and on ESPN, I'm sorry, being featured more on ESPN, their games. They started to grab a little bit more national attention. You started to see a lot of HBCU pride amongst, us blacks, the black culture, and just it seemed like a great time. And even I'm pretty sure enrollments were going up, and even high school players started looking at HBCUs. Deion Sanders, he had attracted a 5-star athlete there and got Division I coaches all upset, thinking as if these schools weren't viable. But there's been professional football players and even Hall of Famers that attended, that came from HBCUs. So big props to Coach Sanders for getting HBCUs back on the map per se. Not to say that they've never been on the map, but as far as garnering this much attention, big ups to them. And it's just a beautiful thing to see, our culture and our colleges being. Now I never attended at HBCU. I'm actually a graduate from University of Cincinnati. Luke Fickle, he went ahead and took the Wisconsin job. Automatically, I was thinking like, wait a minute, like Deion Sanders, he might be available. He had received an offer from Colorado. I'm like, wait a minute, yo, UC, come on, get in on this Deion Sanders. Come on now, come bring him to the University of Cincinnati. That would be an amazing. That would be an amazing coaching hire. But be as it may, it's all good. I didn't think he would come here to begin with, to be honest, or even possibly even consider it. I know it's been in the rumor mill that we may have been like one of the top 3 schools, but obviously it looks like he taking a Colorado job. He's already talking to recruits, and even parts of his coaching staff are bringing them with him up to Colorado. So, I know this might be a hit. For many believe this is a hit against the black culture, but against the culture. But if there's one thing that he can do, that he's doing right now, is bringing his staff to the University of Colorado, and that opens up more job opportunities for them, even putting them in position with coaching, even I would say better talent. Even more renowned talent from on the national level, and then it would also help their coaching profiles. And not only that, with his vacancy at Jackson State, it also opens up for someone else to come in and even possibly elevate it higher than the way he elevated, or even on the same level. So it opens up more opportunities for us and for anyone. So I know there's some disappointment, but there's also beauty in this as well. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have thought, like, wait a minute, Colorado? Really? Like, Colorado? Are you serious? Like, he could very well go to an SEC school. Like, he's going to Pac-12, which Pac-12 is about to be losing USC and UCLA to the Big Ten. Like, the Pac-12 might not be much. I mean, sure, you still have Oregon and, and Utah. And I'm pretty sure a lot of Ohio State fans are happy with Utah right now. But, Colorado? What? I'm like, Colorado, what was the last time they was relevant? I mean, they haven't been relevant since Cordell Stewart, right? They were national champions back in 1990. In 2001, they won the Big 12 Conference. They were the Big 12 Conference champions. But outside of that, they had been division champions in the Big 12 North from in the years 2001, 2002, 2004, and 2005. And then also, they were the Pac-12 Division South champions in 2016. But each of those years, they also lost the conference championships in those years. So really, they haven't been very relevant since 2016. Probably more so on a national level than before then. And they're coming off of a 1-11 year this year. So one win, 11 losses. So obviously Colorado is looking for a big boost. Deion Sanders can definitely give them that type of boost for especially on the national profile. So already, Deion's Coach Sanders was already attracting a lot of recruits even from where he was at Jackson State. So imagine now with him being in Division I and the Pac-12 conference, he can even attract more. And then being in the state of Colorado, he's also close to California. California is one of those states that's always had top level talent coming from that state from high school. So California is definitely a big recruiting ground. So with him being in Colorado, he can go right on over to California and try to grab as many big time recruits there to hopefully to turn the program around. This definitely is a big hire for the University of Colorado. Big ups to them. Like I said, I wish UC had grabbed them, but there was also another team that was viable of getting them, which was apparently University of South Florida was also a team in possible contention for Coach Sanders' service. And Florida, the state of Florida, is definitely another huge market for high school recruits, for high school football recruits. I definitely feel for Jackson State. I know that it would have been ideal for him to stay there longer and to continue to attract high level talent to the university and up in the level of HBCUs, especially for Jackson State and HBCUs in general. And like I said, when Coach Sanders was there, it helped to elevate HBCUs to where they became a viable option. You can still make it to the NFL coming from an HBCU. It's been done before. Not only that, you will also get a phenomenal education at an HBCU. You will get that great education from an HBCU just like you would from any Division I school. So I definitely want to give Coach Sanders congratulations on the University of Colorado job. I'm pretty sure he'll do a great job there. He definitely can't do any worse than what they've done this past season at 1-11. So already his name is going to attract better recruits coming into the University of Colorado, and even having University of Colorado now in the national discussion, because even before, we weren't thinking of Colorado. We weren't thinking of the Colorado Buffaloes. We've been so far stuck on the SEC and the Big Ten, Ohio State, Michigan, SEC, Alabama, Georgia. This is a great coaching hire for them, and I believe he'll do well. Give him a few years, I believe he'll turn it around. Success is not going to come immediately, but if it does, It'll be one heck of a turnaround, and best believe in a few years, if he turns that program around and get him into even a college playoff or in the top 25 college playoff, that which will soon expound to 12 teams, the SEC is going to come knocking on his door. The NFL is going to come knocking on his door. I mean, this is going to be a great opportunity for him. And not only that, not only does he reap the benefits, but also his staff, his minority staff would also reap the benefits. And next thing you know, he can start his own coaching tree, just like the Nick Sabans have coaching trees, and Bill Belichick coaching trees, and Bill Parcells. All these great coaches have such a large coaching tree. Coach Sanders would be able to start his own as well. So big ups to him. Congratulations. And hey, if you have any thoughts on this, feel free to comment below. I appreciate you all for tuning in to Jay Knows Nothing. Peace.